Yo, what is going on, guys? In this video, I'm gonna be going through the 3 best strategies and the 3 best ways you guys can actually resell in 2025. I'm gonna be covering a ton of different methods that you guys can actually use to start and scale your reselling business from zero or wherever you are now to thousands of dollars per month. The reason I'm making this video is because a lot of these big resellers that you guys probably watch on Instagram and TikTok just tell you to resell on marketplace apps and don't actually give you the real sauce when it comes to how to actually resell. So in this video, I'm gonna be giving you 3 different options and 3 different ways you guys can use to make thousands of dollars per month as a reseller without all these traditional methods that, to be honest, don't even really work. Now, at some point in this video, I am going to be leaking a secret tool that you guys can use to master all of these methods and make your first $1,000 reseller. Make sure you stay until the end and watch it all the way through, not only so you get all the information and you guys can decide which reselling model fits the best for you, but also you guys can actually go ahead and get access to this tool when it drops, have direct access before literally everybody else. So with that being said, I'm not going to waste too much of your guys' time. Let's get straight into the video. Out of the 3 methods that I'm going to show you guys, the one that comes in last place for me is the marketplace app method. Now, this is not reselling AirPods on Facebook Marketplace. It's not reselling, spider hoodies on Depop or whatever it might be. It's actually much more in depth than that, and you guys can make a lot of money with this method. However, it takes a lot of work and it is less scalable than the other 2 methods that I'm going to show you. Now, for this method, there's a couple things you need. Number 1, you need to get good at product research. You need to find a winning product that can print you money that very little or nobody else is selling. That way you can actually tap into an untapped market and make money with these marketplace apps. Number 2, you are going to need a marketplace app account that has been aged, seasoned, and you've had for a while. That way you can get as much exposure as possible. You can avoid bans and getting, blacklisted and whatever it might be. If you can have those 2 things, this method can actually work for you. Now, the reason why I have this method at number 3 is because you do need to actually do a lot of research on products in order to find your winner. It's almost like drop shipping in a way where you have to make different stores and test out different, products and all that different type of shit in order to find the one that hits for you. But a couple examples of winning products that I know of for other resellers is this dude Angel on TikTok. I'm sure you guys have all seen him. He sells a bunch of Chrome Hearts on Depop, and that's his winner. Tab sells, another big reseller, sells golf clubs on eBay. And the way that they actually found these products is simply by testing, doing something that's called the pre-list method. Now, what this pre-list method is basically instead of actually listing products that you have on hand, you're going to do research on products depending on the climate of the world events, the seasons, and all these other different variables in order to find a product that is going to be winning for you. But what you're basically going to do is come up with 5 to 10 products that you think are going to do well and are also very untapped and you can sell for a high profit margin. And what you're going to do is list these products on different apps. So if you're selling accessories or like things like golf clubs or anything like that, go on eBay. If you're selling clothing that you think is going to do well, go on Depop. If you guys are selling accessories, like for example, a new brand of sunglasses or anything like that, I would go ahead and list these on Facebook Marketplace. But really in general, for all these products, you do want to experiment with different platforms because every product is going to sell differently on each platform. You're basically just going to get pictures of these products from your supplier. And if they get a lot of attraction, they get a lot of views, or even get a couple sales before you actually have the product, you guys can go ahead and actually order that product and try and scale that up to a real winner. It might take you a couple tries to actually go ahead and do this because like I said, this method, you are trying to find a untapped winning product that nobody else is really selling. But once you guys put in the work and you guys actually find that one winning product, you can simply scale that up to a winner by boosting your posts, running ads, and you can even make a social media theme page based off of this one single product, and that is going to help you scale if you lead those people to your marketplace app where this product is selling. I know for me, I have tried this method a couple times and I have found a couple winners. Like for example, in February of last year, I was selling Stanley Cups like crazy. I got the Valentine's Day edition Stanley Cups and those things went absolutely fucking bonkers for me around the middle of February when, Valentine's Day is a thing. I bought 80 Stanley Cups and sold them all on Facebook in literally like 2 or 3 days. It was just like infinite plays. Like that was the best product I've literally ever sold. And the reason why that product sold is because it was such a good fit for the market, because it was a Valentine's Day Stanley Cups. It was a limited edition product. Also, the product itself was a very good fit for the season because it was a lot of women buying these things or men buying them for their girlfriend, and women were going fucking crazy for Stanley Cups, and that's when they were like really trending. You guys can use that criteria, getting a product market fit that fits the season, the climate of the world, and also a product that you guys can see is maybe trending in the media or something that, people are really raving about. You will find a winning product and you can really scale that one product to thousands of dollars a month if you actually put the work in. Now, the second method that I want to talk about is the local shop method. This is basically where you run your entire business off of local reselling and you basically make your own store. Now, my homie J-Mick does this and he literally makes hundreds of thousands of dollars a month out of his little dorm room apartment. And just like the last method, there is a lot of criteria you guys need to fit in order to do this. Number 1, you need to get a diversity of products. You guys need to have a lot of products on hand, enough to make your your setup look like a shop. So if you guys aren't there yet and you don't have that money, just slowly start local reselling and scaling up your business on Facebook, on OfferUp, on Snapchat, Instagram. Try and build up your local social media as much as you possibly can. And then once you start getting sales and racking money, and you guys can really invest in your inventory and make your own local shop. Now, the products that work the best for this method is clothing, accessories, any wearable items that have to do with fashion, even shoes especially too. In order to get people to your local shop, what you're going to want to do is post on Snapchat and Instagram fashion related content. So for example, inspiration for outfits, get ready with me, day in the life in a shop. This method is actually super scalable because initially, yes, you're going to only be reaching people in your town, but with that social media content as well, and people see that you're making sales and that you run a shop, you are going to get people wanting to ship orders to you. So not only now do you have a local shop, but as a byproduct, you're also being able to ship orders. So if you guys are in like a decently sized town, it doesn't have to be a big city like Miami or LA or anything like that, and you don't know of anybody doing this method, you can literally take over your town and become the plug. My boy who did this started his shop a couple years ago, and literally nobody else in my city was reselling, and that is why he was so successful. He took advantage of an untapped market. Demand for products like designer, accessories, all different type of stuff was super high in my town, but nobody could supply them locally. He went ahead and just went all in on a bunch of bulk orders, made connections with suppliers, and then set up his local shop. Now, like I said, for this method, social media content is super important, but you guys also want your first couple buyers to promote you on their social media. Say, hey, I'll give you $10 if you post this review, and if you give me a customer, I'll give you commission. You want to do every single thing that you can to get your name around town as fast as possible, whether this is using micro influencers, whether this is just using your friends. There are a bunch of different ways to grow your shop through social media locally that you guys can go ahead and take advantage of. The reason why I have this at number 2 is because if you somehow move out of that town, your business is kind of going to be shut down unless you really do scale your social media, which is why social media bulk reselling is the #1 method that I would focus and lock in on as a reseller in 2025. This is what I personally do to make $10,000 to $15,000 a month as a reseller, and this method is basically building up a social media page, shipping out orders, and selling vendors or products on some sort of website. For this method, there are a couple tools that you guys are going to want to have. Number 1 is 100% meta glasses. These are going to be amazing for content and just making meta glasses content, whether it's shipping out orders, whether it's unboxing videos, whether it's meetups. These are absolute essentials if you want to grow your social media. Get your friends to make meetup skits with you, or even record a real reselling meetup from places like Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, etc. For me personally, I do both. I make raw reselling content, and I also make edited skit reselling content, and I found that's what worked best for me. Not only are you able to get a lot of views with this content, but you're also using it as social proof where people are buying your stuff and people can see that other people are buying your stuff. And typically, if somebody sees somebody else buying from you, that adds to your credibility, meaning that they are going to be more likely to buy from you. Now, content is very important for this method, but it's also important for the types of products that you guys actually sell. Instead of buying the unsaturated products, what I would do is focus on the very basic products that everybody around the world is going to want. So for example, AirPods, colognes, spider hoodies in the basic colorways, denim tears in the basic colorways. Now, the reason why you want to focus on these saturated products is because, like I said, you want to be able to reach as many people as you can and cater to as many people as possible. And also, you want to focus on getting bulk buyers. It's much easier to get bulk buyers for AirPods or colognes or spider hoodies in the basic colorways than it is for golf clubs or any of those unsaturated products that nobody really talks about. But I still would recommend having those couple products that you do have for your one-to-one customers that you have a connection with, that you guys can put them onto. Then that can lead you into a bunch of different ventures as a reseller. You can start a Telegram channel with a bunch of new products. You can start one-on-one coaching people. But social media reselling is by far the best because not only are you able to reach as many people as possible because you are literally posting content for people around the world, but you're also getting bulk buyers and creating a real brand for yourself and a lead flow of customers that will literally follow you for your entire life. And if you decide to pivot into something else, that you decide to get out of reselling and go into something like trading or crypto or whatever it might be, you're going to have built a personal brand and a local band of followers who are going to follow you in pretty much any endeavor. Those followers and that brand is going to last you your lifetime. Now, in the beginning of this video, I told you guys that I would give you a completely free tool that you guys can use to master all 3 of these methods for completely free. If you guys want to learn from me and other 6-figure resellers on how you can scale your business, I'm dropping an exclusive completely free Discord for you guys to join in the next couple days. The next YouTube video is actually going to be this Discord launching, and the link is going to be in the description of that video, and it's going to be dropping in 3 days. So if you guys want access to all my secret reselling tactics, receipt bots, market analyzers, product bots, every single thing that you guys can imagine and use to grow your reselling business and take you from wherever you are now to multi-thousands of dollars a month, if not thousands of dollars a week, subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, and whenever you see that ding that I posted a video, you have the opportunity to join that Discord server right away. This is not going to be up for long. I'm going to be closing this Discord server in only 7 days, so you're going to have a week to join from when I drop it, and after that I'm going to be closing it for everybody for free for the rest of time. There's so much value and so much information in this Discord server that I can't give it out for free forever, but the people who do join in those first 7 days are going to get completely free access to everything. You're not going to have to pay a single dime for any of the tools that I show you guys in that server. So with that being said, if you want to join and learn from me and other six-figure resellers, turn on post notifications, subscribe to my channel, and also go to my Instagram because I will be dropping it on there as well, and make sure that you are one of the first people in there so you can literally secure your spot forever. Now with that being said, hope you guys learned a lot from this video and got a lot of value from it. And if you guys want any of the personal suppliers I used to make over $15,000 a month, I will also leave the link to that below. With that being said, I appreciate y'all watching this video, and I hope this is going to help you make your first or next couple $1,000s with reselling, and I will catch you guys in the next one.